Well, that's right. I'm also stuck here. We met with a voiceless rabbit in the wilds who indicated we travel in a northeast direction. What is this one like? How do I make progression on this? All right. So there's a person named Brandon. What the fuck is Brandon? Silverblade. Minor. I don't know who Brandon is. Minor. Brandon.
Truth is, I'm a wee bit short at the moment, waiting for a particular plan of mine to pan out for now.
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
There's smoke bombs?
Tell me, sweetie, you
Yeah.
have someone, or are you always this one? Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Well, I expected him to stay here for a second.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand. Hey there, tall and strong. Up for a little roll in the hay?
No, he'll have none of that, you hear?
Okay, well, reputation -1. Oh. You know what? Never mind. Is Charge Beam the only thing called Charge in Super Metroid? Yes. There's only one thing called Charge. Adam has it. Okay. That's fine. Adam has a ton of stuff, so he should be good.
Truth is, I'm a wee bit short at the moment, waiting for a particular plan of mine to pan out for now.
believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers. Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
I'll walk over here in a second.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have sunburn, or are you always this hot?
These goblins are worse than the trolls. Half as dumb and twice as mean.
At least they don't have that distinct underside of a bridge aroma.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
Now he wants to hang out over here.
Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Did you refresh?
Do you believe in
weird.
the
It does
gods,
say that.
baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
Okay, try it now. Good update. Sorry about that.
Tell me, sweetie, do you have sunburn, or are you always this hot?
I do want to know. Thank
Come
you.
hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand. Do you believe in the gods, baby? Because you're the answer to all my prayers.
I've the goddess. I've passed the trial. Friend, this
Do you
is
believe in the
most
gods, baby?
excellent
'Cause you're the answer.
It is not easy to understand this Lawrence. He had food, clothes, and gold enough. How could he have let others die so that he could gain more? In Home Forest, we kill to eat or to protect ourselves. What reason could Lawrence have to take more than he could use, and to let his fellows die for it too?
Not today, Ramon. I'm not in the mood for your games.
What game, Granny? You've always been Silver Flint's finest attraction, you know.
Yay. Lawrence is terrible.
You believe in the gods, baby? 'Cause you're the answer.
Cut it away like brush for a fire. Use it to fuel the pyres of those he as good as killed.
Alright, let's read this letter so we can actually see what's going on. The Silvergun branch of the Rivelon Mining Guild. We have received your letter and read with interest that tenebrium has been discovered in the mountain of Lacula. We read with equal interest, and not a little skepticism, the ill effects the miners have incurred when, as you put it, they are overexposed to tenebrium. Since the link between tenebrium and the so-called rot has yet to be substantiated by any medical or legislative authority, the Miners Guild of Rivelon insists that you continue operations in Silverglen. The Guild also demands that you cease informing would-be miners of such unsubstantiated claims and increase your rate of hire to expedite the extraction of tenebrium. Any and all tenebrium must be immediately delivered to Guild headquarters. It has been centuries since tenebrium has been discovered afresh in Rivelon, and rest assured, Lawrence, that your share of the inconceivably large profits will be more than fair. Compliance has always been your finest virtue. Let us not sully your record over a few grunts with head colds. Wow. Fucking awful.
Hello again, Your Grace.
I've learned the truth. Wait, no. Hold on. I saved, right? Okay. Let's save here. I'm afraid the mine has collapsed.
You what? The only brilliant solution you could come up with was to blow up the entire mine? Oh, why didn't I think of that myself? You've ruined each and all of us, you low-down, backbiting, rat-faced nincompoop. What'll I tell the men? Better yet, what'll you tell them? Oh, be gone from my sight.
I've learned the truth about your use of the miners, despite knowing about rot, to turn the mining guild a profit.
But, your grace, I never... Oh, damn it all to hell in a handbasket. I can't do this anymore. Yeah, so the jig's up, eh? So what if I let those back-asswards yokels mine the tenebrium? I paid 'em well enough. And if they got sick, it's no one's fault but their own. I'll tell you what. You keep this little factoid between us, and I'll make it worth your while. How's 1,000 gold sound? That's quite a heap of cash for nothing more than silence.
No amount of money can absolve him of responsibility.
Lawrence's crimes amount to murder. No amount of money can absolve him of responsibility.
Indeed. This free market is in dire need of some regulation.
Well, be a saint if you like. Not all of us have that luxury. Business is a dog-eat-dog world. I wouldn't expect you to have learned much about reality at your little Source Hunter Academy.
They're tall and strong.
Let's come tell Nadia about this.
Do a salutoin, Hunter. What can I do for you? So, you are bringing results?
Let's show her the letter of incriminating evidence.
Let's show her the letter incriminating Lawrence.
At least Nadia will know exactly why her husband died and who's to blame.
You have letter from mining guild? Let me looking. They tell Lawrence to keep mining tenebrium. They say they make him rich if he comply. The filthy pig. Oh. Mi voyagos al sia patrino domo sur la dorso del camelo kai riprochi si forte. I knew he was guilty. I knew he was to blame for Ben's death. Oh, I'll strangle him with my own 2 hands. What? Put ghost of father to peace. So, Mr. Lawrence, it's true then. May Zalmoxes dry her socks on your mother's gravestone.
Okay.
Oh, what are you going on about, you crazy old witch?
I know for truth you bring workers to mines to extract tenebrium, and that you do it knowing they will die of rot. You greedy man. Malsata rapo. You kill them to fill your own pocket.
Look, you're confused. You're ranting. Clearly there's no reasoning with you, so what say you take this rather expensive token and agree to keep your little delusions to yourself?
1,000 gold for my husband's death. Tell me, Source Hunter, does this man bring me for an idiot? I would be appreciating your advice before I strangle him right here and now.
Shout his name from the rooftops.
Nadia should shout Lawrence's guilt from the rooftops. He doesn't deserve better after what he's done.
That's right. I'm sure all those miners will have more than a little to say to the man who effectively killed their comrades.
Ah, yes, that is spirit. Too bad for you, Mr. Lawrence, High Priest of Illiterati. Remember my darling Ben, when mob rips you to pieces.
Wait. This is between you and me. There's no need to involve the rest of those cretins. They'll believe anything. Wait, Mrs. Nadia! Wait!
Friends, miners, listen close. You already knew this Lawrence was Greasy Snake, but now I have proof of his crime. I know none forget so many who die of rot when Tenebrium was found. But do you know that Lawrence knew of rot and sent you and your brothers to mine anyway? He sent my husband to his death, and he sent you to yours.
Make the monster pay.
What goodness, oh, Santa, please. You're a compassionate soul, are you not? You wouldn't let these pick-swinging apes swarm me, would you? I am a man of many mistakes and even more regrets, but surely no one deserves to be ripped to shreds by the masses.
Show that Bonadoro Bracco what you think of him.
After what Lawrence has done, the crowd deserves their shot at him.
That's right. Perhaps Lawrence will get a glimpse of empathy for the innumerable miners he sent to early deaths.
No, please, Source Hunter, you can't let them do this. Oh, what a fool I was to execute the Guild's demands. It's the Guild you ought to be after, not me. I'm merely the messenger. Please, please.
Oh, hear that, Lawrence? That's the sound of the scales of justice tipping in our favor. I'd suggest you say your prayers, but I doubt you've a soul left to pray for.
Bracco, what you think of him.
Waiting for a particular plan of mine to pan out for now.
Trial, verdict, and execution in a matter of minutes.
It seems these Immaculates have more on their minds than due process.
I don't know, it seems legit to me.
Justice at last for my darling. Oh, since we avenge him, I will, how you say, slip like smooth for rest of my days. Soon we will return to homeland and throw great party in Ben's honor and yours. Oh, my knight in shining garter. Take whatever you like from shop, my friend. It is least I can doing for you.
Oh, really?
My sweet, I do wish you'd stop interrupting.
Oh, shit. Everything? Yo! There.
Oh, you're a good boy, aren't you, Alfie? Bandit slayer of mine. Oh, yes you are. Yes, you are.
Treasure!
Okay, cool. That's a lot of loot.
Hello again, or Dua Salutoin, as we say in our homeland.
9,700 gold.
Don't work too hard now, dearest. You've been hammering away for hours.
Mara, my sweet, I do wish you'd stop interrupting me.
That doesn't look like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
Please, Mara, must you bother me at every turn?
That'll go to Homestead. Those can be sold.
Did you see the way the guards look at you, Alfie? Oh, they daren't attack a brigand, but you do.
Pull these books up. Want Leandra's spell out.
Remember to take a break now and again, Bjorn. You know what the doctor said.
Mara, my sweet, I do wish you'd stop interrupting me.
There's not a lot left, which is good. Okay, potions. Spells. I've got inert stones in there. These are bloodstones, right? Yeah, I got a couple of bloodstones too. Okay, that's gonna go back to Roderick. Goes to their daughter. Absorb elements, that'll go to Roderick. I don't want that. Homestead. Their daughter. Roderick. Homestead. Roderick.
That doesn't look like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
Please, Mara, must you bother me at every turn?
That goes to Homestead.
That doesn't look like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
Mara, my sweet.
Justice at last for my darling! Oh, since we avenge him, I will, how you say, slip like smooth for rest of my days. Soon we will return to homeland and throw great party in Ben's honor and yours. Oh, my knight in shining garter. That doesn't look like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go.
Okay.
Dig what if?
Okay, so that quest is now done. Okay, I think I'm done with this one, but it doesn't seem to indicate that I am. We can get the winter ring with the help of a mysterious medallion. Okay, I've got the winter ring. What do I do with that? Captives and crystals.
Don't work too hard now, dearest. You've been hammering away for hours.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go.
Oh, you're a good boy, aren't you, Alfie? Bandit slayer of mine. Oh, yes, you are. Yes,
Oroka?
you are.
And at Zinger. And then Isaiah. Where's Isaiah? Directly south of the Guardian and the Wishing
Don't
Well.
work too hard now, dearest. You've been hammering away for hours.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go.
So there's another creature there I need to save. This is in Hyberheim Cave? No. Frozen Forest. Directly south of the Guardian and the Wishing Well. Oh. Wow, how did I miss this one?
What have you done, you hot-fleshed fiend? You have freed Isaiah the Disemboweler. Death for such a crime! Death!
Just those two? Okay.
Oh there, Crystal Shatterer. Isaiah is in your debt for his freedom. I am beholden to you, yes, so much so that I will leave your liver where it is, and thereby is my debt erased. I wonder how you got here. A common human in the land of Fairy, upon the snowy soil of Hyberheim. You must have found a rift of some kind. Oh, very, very interesting.
They called you the Disemboweler. Care to elaborate?
Ho, ho, ho. My pet name speaks for itself, does it not? I just lied, don't you know? Love to dig right into plump little bellies with my bare, clawing hands and drag the innards out into the daylight. Oh, satisfaction to hear the howls of my ravaged honeys, to see them strewn about all inside out, and me standing over them, huffing, puffing, panting, pumping. Oh, the deep, sweet stains of satisfaction.
Tell me about King Boreas.
King? Ha! What a farce. A fool he is, for he is a jailer, and a jailer spends all his time in jail. A taker of freedom is he, and for what? Because some indulge in rather outlandish passions. Got a pig and bucket its blood to make black puddings with, then you're an honest butcher. Got a girl and do the same, then all of a sudden you're a maniac. Talk about your double standards.
And what do you know about this place?
Only that it is a vast realm filled with soft, big-bellied creatures. And here was I just looking on, wanting, desiring, craving, lusting. Yes, I am beholden to you. Hold up. You let me out of that ice. Clearly, you've a nice, big, sympathetic bone in that body of yours. What say you hand over that rift spell, and we'll all be on our way?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. You're horrible.
You must be the vilest psychopath I ever...
And I. Let's see how you like it to be disemboweled.
Suit yourself, little shatterer. The time has come for you to be shattered. It's time to claw and drag.
This? Attack with a flurry of your main weapon.
Heaven have mercy on your soul.
Okay. So that quest should be done. Yep. Alright, what is this? Slaves and masters? I think the guy's dead. So many of these quests I have no idea how to continue because there's like no information in them. Frederick explains that his imp is a slave who pushed him off of the cliff in his search for the bloodstone hidden within Meridino's lair. What the fuck is Meridino's lair? That was Meridino's lair. Just north of the goblin camp above the cliff where you met Frederick. Under a bush. $152 and $256. Either here or here.
Frederick last saw the imp at the top of this cliff, but there isn't a soul in sight.
He must have hidden in the cave Frederick mentioned.
Up!
What did he call it? The lair of Maraschino.
Rocky Maraschino.
This place reeks of stagnant magic.
If you were constructing a secret cave lair, I doubt ventilation would be your first priority.
Ventilation would be very high up on my priority.
If this was once someone's hidden lair, it seems they've long abandoned it by now.
It certainly doesn't seem to have been a planned departure, does it?
Meridino the Marvelous won't appreciate your disturbing his things. Not one bit.
And interesting how like half of the side quests require that you stumble upon something. Very interesting. I haven't figured out how to open these yet, have I?
Wallgraph signals you to be cautious. There are enemies nearby.
Really? Oh. Welcome the Forsaken, level 16. What level am I? 16. Okay. There's a bad guy in there. Ooh, a bloodstone. Hold on. We're coming back here in just a second. There's a bloodstone in there. Oh, here we go. Here's the feller.
Someone leave an oven door open?
Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. No, 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 no. Bad Yox. Bad.
Tell me about yourself.
No, 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 Bad Yox. Very bad. Shouldn't have done it.
Tell me about your master.
No, no, shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have. Is he alive? Is Master alive? He must be. He must. Little Imp is too weak to kill a great master. Too small. Yox only pushed him once, just a little shove. How could Yox know how fast he'd fly off that cliff? Oh, he'll come for Yox. He'll kill Yox. He shouldn't have done it. Oh, if only Yox had courage. If only Yox were brave, like a great, brave, heroic imp. He'd march right up to Master and he'd say, "Oh, Yox is too much a coward to dream of it." Yox scrambled into this cave to hide. Hide from Master till the end of time. Do you think Master will find Yox here? Oh, but Yox simply can't run away. His legs are like marmalade. What can Yox do? What can Yox possibly do?
I don't think I've ever met a creature so fearful. This imp ought to stay here and hope his master doesn't come looking for him.
That's right. One day he may even muster the courage to run away and find freedom forever.
Yes! Yes! Yox will stay forever and forever, and Master will never find Yox. And maybe one day Yox will be brave, and then Yox will run free from his cave and free from Master for always.
Okay.
Shouldn't have done it.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Alright, let's see if we can figure out a way inside this cave. all this.
I sense enemies nearby.
Oh.
I've spotted something.
How am I blown?
Okay. Immune to stun. Okay. How long is this? Long?
Grave opens to welcome you.
God, she's a fucking god. Okay.
What's that gleam?
I bet Maradino had some fantastic recipes for all these fresh and lovely ingredients.
What's that gleam?
I think I've got the key now. Yeah, the dude is back there. Oh, there's a bunch of people in here. Andra Eagleheart. Meladonia. Okay.
Wizard's study, is it? I doubt he'll mind if we help ourselves to any goodies he might have left behind.
I don't see anyone here to stop us in any...
Enemies of Maradino have come!
enemies of Meridino have come upon us.
Enemies of Meridino have come upon us!
Got him.
Winter, freeze your heart!
Yeah, he's stunned and frozen, so he's not going anywhere. I don't know what he did.
What depraved sorcery is
Willpower
this?
lowered and cursed. Ew. What a jerk. Blinds them, right? Yeah.
Enemies of Meridino have come upon us!
Enemies at Meridino have come upon us.
Oh, him. Forgot about him.
Found this enfeebling wizardry.
Found him again. I farted on the meat.
Now to find out what effect that had.
Seven, I am restored. Into the fray once more. On the mend! A stitch in time, eh, my friends? We're getting pretty good at this, if I do say so myself. A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
As good as a new penny.
Last pair of breeches, don't forget where leather comes from, animals. Yeah. Witch and the Beast. Deep in the forest there lived a witch called Germain. Her beauty and intelligence were unmatched in the realm, and at the age of 32, she decided to spend the rest of her life in solitude of the forest. Legend has it that she befriended a mighty spirit who lived in the forest, and that she became his lover and gave birth to his child. Sadly, Germain's newborn boy was ugly, looked more like a beast than a man-child. His whole body was covered in brown fur, and the boy grew up in the forest. He looked more and more like a terrifying animal. He killed innocent people who ventured too close to their hut, and so she decided to end her son's pitiful existence. Once the spirit discovered what she had done, he strangled her. Now he haunts the area around Germain's hut, with the spirit of his son beside him. It has been nearly 3 months since Maradino has seen green. Day after day, he gazed from the windows of his father's home, waiting for the torrent of snow to cease. After many weeks of cold, Maradino grew impatient. Who was the winter to decide how long to stay and when to go? Couldn't a wiser fellow, say Maradino himself, for instance, make such an important decision? It was settled. Maradino himself would clear winter from the land, and its denizens would laud him as a hero. He swathed himself in furs and broom in hand, and set to the task of sweeping every last snowflake into the bin. He worked for many long hours, but whatever progress he made would quickly be reversed by a constant, gentle powdering from above. Maradino wailed. He stamped. He glared into the gray-white sky above him, pointed a finger straight into its colorless mass, and swore, "You will pay for this." Where sheep recipe. Keep your finest sheep's wool from me, will you, father? I'll show you. I'll show you all. Take a lock of the finest unseasoned undead ewe's wool, and the page is ripped, and you cannot discern the text, to increase your resistance to all things unfair. The potion is complete and not a moment too soon. I fear the monster is growing bolder by the minute, and soon she may be nigh unstoppable. She lingers in the shadows, eyeing me eightfold, sizing up my succulent flesh and salivating. My life is a waking nightmare. As ever vigilant, I remain lest she appear where I least expect her, poised for the attack. But one sip of this elixir of courage will fortify my every limb and nerve. I'll poise my mighty heel of justice above her minuscule but abominable frame. And in one stomp of my mighty boot, the arachnid threat will be neutralized. Free will Maradino be of her reign of terror, free at last. I must remember to this most complex formula the fruition of night upon desperate night of experimentation. In case of her 1,000 sisters determined to take up her abandoned throne in the corner behind the commode, elixir of courage, combine 1 apple and 1 pumpkin. Okay. As a child, Maradino was fascinated by the ephemeral dance of the flame. Prohibited from tinkering with his mother's matchbox, Maradino nevertheless dreamt of the day he'd be able to master a flame of his own. When he began his studies into arcane wizarding arts, he came upon a spell that quite fascinated him. Ignia Capul was called, and it promised to introduce his supple, growing minds to a world of magical fire. Maradino studied the spell long into the night. As the sun crested upon the horizon, he determined to try what he had learned. Carefully and precisely, he spoke the words on the page. A warm sensation came over him. Was it the fire of knowledge? The power of academic flame within? No, it was his very hair blazing and burning ever higher into the early morning. Maradino shrieked and dunked his head into a basin. He never attempted that spell again.